What's up everyone, so first thing I want to say is a big thank you to Aerial Knight and Head Up Games for providing this review copy, as it was a game that I've been interested in for some time now. But now that I've had hands on with the full game, how does it hold up and is it worth your time? Aerial Knights Never Yield started development in mid-2019 by Neil Jones with the concept of a game that could play like a short story, using interesting cinematics that would be fun to watch as well as play. The soundtrack by Daniel Wilkins and Neil Jones took months to craft before the hip-hop jazz theme became the base of the game. Aerial Knights Never Yield is a 3D side-scroller that plays much like a classic endless runner, whereby your character is in constant forward motion, and in this case you'll be running, jumping and sliding to get past all the obstacles that are in your way, or in some cases thrown at you. The game can be either controlled using the D-pad or by using the A, B, X, Y buttons. I found using a bit of both more comfortable for me, so I could dash with the A button while using the other commands on the D-pad to perform jumps and slides. The choice is there and it's really down to the player's preference what they use. So the story sees you take on the role as Wally, a mysterious character that has recovered what was taken from him as he tries to expose the truth. After the short opening, you're thrown straight into the action. There is no voice acting or text in this game, so you'll have to piece together what's going on your own. But as the story goes, it's straightforward enough to know what's happening over the course of the 13 levels that you'll have to survive. It would however be nice to know a little bit more about the main character, but that's not really what's important here. Never Yield has 3 difficulty levels, but you'll begin with only the normal level unlocked, and as you play through each of the stages, you'll then unlock the more difficult levels, which include more obstacles or less slowdown time. There are unlockables in the form of different outfits to change your appearance of the character, with some pretty cool ones in there, and is another incentive for you to come back to each of the levels, to find any hidden coins and obviously to also beat your high scores. With the hidden coins that you find throughout the levels, they will give you access to bonus stages after you complete that level, and you'll only be given 1 life to complete it, so one wrong move and you'll have to start all over again by finding the coin in the main game, and these levels can be quite challenging. These bonus stages also reminded me a lot of No More Heroes with its retro inspired art style and feel. Speaking of art style, the 3D cel shaded look suits the tone of the gameplay perfectly, with vivid bursts of neon colours that pop out throughout the levels. Smash through a window and it really feels like an epic action movie moment. The dynamic camera angles also help to draw the player in, going from cutscenes straight into the action, so it doesn't always feel as though you're just running from left to right. If you watch my preview that I did for this title, then you'll know just how much I love the music in this game, and after playing the full version, the variety of the soundtrack certainly does not disappoint. In fact, the further you get into the game, the better the music becomes. Even if I didn't go back to beat my high scores, I'd definitely go back just to play through the cool levels and hear those songs. Never Yield also has one of the most imaginative final levels, as the music and gameplay blend together to create this synergy that just has this epic feeling as you hurtle towards the finish line. There's also an awesome tribute to Chadwick Boseman in this game, but I won't spoil what it is, so you'll just have to play and check it out for yourself. It's very cool though, and much respect to Neil Jones for including that in the game. It's not a long game and you'll definitely be able to complete it in a couple of hours on normal, but it's all about beating your high scores and getting things that you may have missed the first time around. As the credits rolled, my thoughts turned to what I'd like to see more of added to this game, and hopefully Aerial Knight will be able to give us a sequel that can flesh out the main character and maybe add an online leaderboard so you could challenge other players to get to that top score. For a game that has been developed by one person, Aerial Knights Never Yield is a testament of what can be done when you love what you're doing. From the gameplay to the art style and music, Never Yield is a joy to play. You controls are simple to learn, speedrunners will love it, especially on harder difficulties, but at the same time it's accessible enough for casual players to enjoy. Never Yield will be available in the Nintendo eShop from the 19th of May, priced at $11.99 in the UK and the US. There is also a demo out now, so be sure to check that out. Thank you for watching the review. If you do pick up the game, let me know your thoughts about it in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.